Okay, this is going to be a relatively short and laid back video. I'm not going to do anything too crazy for editing. I wasn't even going to actually make this video until my pal Landon said to me last night, hey, I think you should probably do something about it. So Markiplier recently came out with the Iron Lung movie, and I wasn't too sure if I was actually even going to go see it until I heard nothing but really just good things about it. And I went to go watch that movie with a pretty fair assumption of what the film was going to be able to do, considering it only had a small budget of $3 million. I expected a very fair kind of thing on it. I'm gonna be honest, and I'm not gonna spoil this movie, but after 15 minutes, I didn't feel like I was watching a Markiplier movie or a $3 million movie. I felt like I was watching the coolest ocean horror movie I've ever seen. And this is something people in Hollywood might want to start taking notes on when it comes to video game adaptation. I felt like I was watching what the game was. This movie was so well done. The dialogue was so natural, the characters felt real, and it actually felt like the source material, not some old man just taking an IP and throwing in a few names and making a completely separate story. The story was very different. Like, let me just put it this way. I would watch way more horror movies if they were actually this intriguing. And this is a big gripe I have for a lot of movies that Markiplier literally just did the opposite of. Is he let a scene breathe. It's crazy. He didn't just forget a detail and play it off for laughs or for comedic effect because the audience is going to get bored. He just let the scene breathe. Like, it genuinely was so refreshing to have a movie that just doesn't assume I'm a complete toddler that can't stand to sit and watch a movie. What he pulled off with this movie, I was genuinely amazed by it. I've studied films religiously and it's gotten to a point I can't really enjoy movies that much, and I honestly hate talking about movies I don't like because it just makes me seem like a complete asinine, just stuck up jerk. But this movie was just so much of what I want to see more of, just letting the viewer in and leaving ambiguity. I mean, God, it's so rare for a movie to just leave you with enough to keep you engaged in the story, walking away from the theater, going home and watching a whole thing, explaining everything in detail for half an hour. That's what I did with this movie because I felt like I wanted to know more. If you're debating on watching this and it's still in your theater and you're seeing this video, just go see it. It was really, really something else. And it was honestly kind of embarrassing to Hollywood after a certain point just how good that movie turned out for honestly a few pennies for what Hollywood would blow through. The lowest I would give it is an 8 out of 10. That was awesome. So with all that being said, thank you for watching this video. I'm going to upload another one relatively soon that will be longer than this, but I just thought this would be kind of a fun bonus. So with all that being said, take care.